Anchor is a fantastic platform for podcasting. It's so simple. It's remarkable. Even I could do it. And it's free distribution, free recording, easy, simple, elegant to use framework, great tools. If you're going to pick one podcasting platform, it should definitely be Anchor. I highly recommend it.
Some new ideas about competition. So generally competition is thought as being either good or bad, and is thought about being competition between people or between companies, between two different entities, two or more different entities. But I have a different kind of conception of competition. First of all, I think competition is really always against yourself, because you could be in a race. Like when I was younger, I was on the track team, and not bad at track either. Other people, we got timed against their performance, but in my mind, it was just kind of like a force to make yourself stronger. And I think all competition is like that you have to be with people that are at your level or better than you in order to propel yourself, to be better, in your own abilities and craft and activities. So I think the same is true with business also. That if you don't have competitors to push you, then it's hard to. Even though I'm very internally motivated, and I'm sure others are as well, it's hard to be your best when you don't have others to benchmark yourself to in different areas. Now, in terms of whether competition is good or bad, I think it's both or neither, or could be both or neither. And I'll explain that briefly. So I think competition is bad when you put your self-worth and your identity on the line to be better than other people, because, God created us just to be the best version of ourselves. And if you could use others to become better, then competition is good. But if you use others to compare yourself and feel inferior or superior, then that, I think, is bad. And competition is good if it brings more resources and, benefits to a society. I think that, capitalism is a good structure, but competition is bad if the markets are predatory, like some of the shenanigans that went on in the housing crisis. So I think competition is a lot more nuanced. I think, by and large, I'm a strong believer in capitalism. I'm a strong believer in competition, because I think markets rule. And I think that, they say that capitalism is the worst form of economics, except for everything else. There's a lot of pitfalls, but, the other things are worse. Socialism doesn't really work. Socialism is good for some things. Socialism is good for public education, good for roads and bridges and infrastructure, things that serve the common good. Some people say it may even be good for healthcare. There's a lot of disagreement about that. But as an economic system generally, people tend to slack off, when you have an overly socialistic system, because they figure, I can still get something for nothing and other people will carry the load. So I think competition is very nuanced, can be good or bad, is focused on yourself and improving yourself as opposed to other people.